Now I thought today I would cook up a leg of lamb. Now what we're going to do with this leg of lamb is on the outside of the lamb, we're going to use a sort of buttery mixture with herbs. You've got parsley, we've got mint, and we've got thyme, and also use some crushed garlic. So that all goes on the outside of the lamb to flavour it up. And at the end, I'm going to be serving mine up with a red currant, mint, and orange sauce, and it all just comes together. You can have it with your roast potatoes, your gravy, and you know, just have a really nice meal. So nice simple way of cooking the lamb, but it's delicious. So for cooking up this leg of lamb, I'm just going to go through the ingredients I'm going to use. Now my leg of lamb weighs just over 2 kilograms, which is roughly 4.5 pounds. So, you know, good sized leg of lamb. Now what I'm going to do with that is just to make little skewer holes in the top of it all over, and what we can do is rub this mixture in, which is going to be butter. So I've got about 40 or 50 grams of butter. We're going to use some fresh mint, pick the leaves off, chop it up nice and fine, add some fresh parsley, again, chop it up nice and fine, and then we've got some fresh thyme. So, you know, just strip the leaves back off the couple of sprigs, and that'll all go together with the butter and 1 clove of crushed garlic. So all that mixture gets mixed together and rubbed over the lamb, and where you've made the little holes, it will go in there and it just flavour up that lamb. Now obviously we've got some salt and pepper seasoning, because you do need to season your meat, and I'm going to serve mine up at the end with a sort of red currant sauce. Really simple to make. We've just got red currant jelly, and I'll probably use about 4 tablespoons, that's the big spoon, of the red currant jelly. Mix up some fresh mint, chopped up fresh mint, again in with the jelly, and the zest of an orange. So the outside, just get like your zester or a fine setting on your cheese grater, get all that orange bit off, but leave the white, and that all gets mixed together, and then you've got a really simple sauce to serve up with your delicious lamb. So nice simple ingredients. Now what I'm going to do next is to chop up all the herbs, and then we're going to start making up this buttery mixture that's going to go on the outside of the lamb. Now for that, I've got my herbs, so we've got mint, thyme, and we've got parsley, all chopped up nice and fine. I've got my butter, and we've got the crushed garlic. Now to start with, I think I might as well just put the garlic in there, like that. And then we've got the butter. Now with the butter, we're just going to have to squash that with something like a fork or whatever. I mean, if yours is rock hard, come out the fridge, then obviously you might just want to quickly warm it up in the microwave, but don't let it melt, you know, all liquid. Now what I'm going to do is just pick this up, and I'm going to just keep squashing it down until we've got everything mixed together. That's it. I've just been squashing mine together, and that's fine. Now let's move that aside, and I'm going to bring back the lamb. So I've got my lamb. Now what you want to do with that is to make some little holes. So if you've got a skewer or a sharp knife or whatever you've got, I mean, I'm going to use this thing. This is for corn on the cob, but that will do the job. And I'm just going to just make lots of holes all over. So I'll carry on and doing that until I've got lots of holes. And this is where all those herbs and buttery mixture is going to get into the lamb. So I've been doing that for a minute or so, got plenty of little holes in there, so we can get that flavour into the lamb. That'll do. Now with that buttery mixture, I think what I'll do is I'll just scoop it out to start with like that. And I am just going to use my hands and kind of just rub it all over the top. So squash it out, try and squash it in and get it coated over the top, and when that starts to melt in the oven, it's going to release all these lovely flavours, and it'll be delish. So I'll just carry on. And next of all, I'm just going to season this. So I'm just going to put some salt all over, and again some freshly ground black pepper as well. Lovely. So now we've got the lamb ready to go. Just going to move that aside. Going to get myself a baking tin with some tin foil, and we're going to put the lamb and wrap it all up in a tin foil. What you want to do is almost like make an oven within an oven. So you don't want to wrap it really, really tight to it. Again, try and leave a little bit of gap in the middle there, so there's a little bit of space around the lamb. But I think that's pretty much done really. So that is ready to go in the oven. So what I'm going to do is switch my oven on, get it preheated. Now my oven's just come up to temperature, so I'm going to carefully place mine in the oven. So now we've placed the lamb in the preheated oven. Now I've got mine set at 190 degrees Celsius, which is 375 degrees Fahrenheit, gas mark 5. Now what I'm going to do is, initially for the first 2 hours, I'm just going to leave it covered up, not going to touch it, so leave it for 2 hours. After that time, we're going to open up the oven, just pull back the cellophane, leave it uncovered, and then cook for a further 30 minutes. So leave that cooking, I'll see you in 2 hours. Now I've been cooking that lamb for just over 2 hours, so let's pull this out, have a little look at it. Now, let's have a look. Let's pull this off. All this tin foil. It's hot, be careful. Oh, looky, looky, looky. That looks scrummy yummy. Now, you see, you've got all those sort of herbs sitting on top, all that flavour on top. Now, what we want to do is to try and brown off the meat a little bit. So I'm going to pop it in, same temperature. Squash it down a bit more. So same temperature, 190 degrees Celsius, and what we're looking to do is to get a really nice colour on there. So I'm going to probably cook mine for about another half an hour, maybe slightly more if it needs it, and so we've got a wonderful colour and we can pull it out, leave it to rest, and then we can try some. So I'll see you in about half an hour. Now with the lamb, I've had mine cooking uncovered, so no tin foil, for about 45 minutes. I did check it at 30 minutes and thought, it needs a little bit more cooking. I just want to get a beautiful colour on that lamb because, you know, it's all about presentation, making it taste good. So, you know, try and do the best of both. Now what I'm going to do is take that out, put it on the table and leave it to tenderise. So I'm just going to wrap it up very gently, quickly with tin foil, leave it to tenderise, and I'd say leave it for 20 or 30 minutes. Now I'm going to get on with that sauce, that really nice sauce. It's so simple to do because all you need is some mint. Chopped up mint, just add that in. Oh yeah. Zest of 1 orange, so let's put that in. Bit zingy, cut through the fat. Oh yeah. And then we've got this red currant jelly. So let's put 4 tablespoons of that in there. Now I'm just going to kind of grab that and just mix that real quick. Don't take long. We're nearly done. 30 seconds. Now that lamb, I've left it to tenderise for about half an hour. Smells so good. Now what I'm going to do next is move me lamb out of the way, carve up some really nice pieces of that lamb and serve it up on a plate and enjoy. Oh, I'm going to try some of this. Let's start with the lamb. Nice piece of that herby lamb. See how it is. I've got a little bit of that sauce attached to it, so seems like a really good bit to have. Let's see how that is. That lamb is succulent, it's soft, it's delicious, and it goes so well with the sauce. The sauce, you've got a bit of mintiness, you've got the orange, it kind of cuts through the fat. Oh, that is so good. I've also got a bit of stuff in here as well. We've got carrots, we've got cabbage. These are the kind of things I really enjoy. Yorkshire pudding, roast potatoes, parsnips, bit of gravy, you can't go wrong. That is absolutely scrummy, and I hope you enjoy. Whether it's a Christmas, Easter, or just any special occasion or any time you fancy it, go and make this, it's so good. Thanks for watching my videos. I'll see you on the next one, The Original Naked Chef.